break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Some changes for Golden State. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Green, and Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. Then for the Thunder, Dion Waiters checked in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And that one's good by Clark.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. To the middle.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
McGarry passes to Freak. Waiters gets a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Barnes dishes to Azili, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big? Curry comes in for Ian Clark. And then for Oklahoma City, Lance Stevenson's checked in for Singler. Freak comes in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Berg. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 21 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. If you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you they weren't surprised. They were just waiting for him to break out like this. They'd like to see it again, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Pulls up, and the Warriors tack on two more.
They've had assists now on their last three baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.